Hey family, we need to have a talk. And you guys know that I am a very direct person. Very, very, very direct. So I wanted to have this conversation, and I wanted to set the record straight because I'm not a scary bitch. I'm not someone who runs from conflict. I'm not someone who is scared of angry mobs. And so I thought it best that anybody new coming to my page is very clear about who and what they're dealing with when they're dealing with me. So I'm going to share a quick story time today about how an innocent mistake that could have been easily reconciled and was attempted to be easily reconciled turned into something unnecessarily nasty for no reason other than click bait. I don't know. I don't understand. I'm very confused. All right. So let's start yesterday. The story doesn't start today. The story starts yesterday. Yesterday, I was online and I have this thing that I've been posting, and I'll make sure that when I post this video back that I'll do inserts so that you guys can see that a bitch like me always has receipts. Yesterday, I was on a hiatus from being online. I do this thing now recently where I'm working on a new line. And so I'll spend 6 to 12 hours a day off the internet. I'll post really early in the morning, really late at night, and maybe a quick post here in the middle. But like I can literally go. I clocked 10 hours without going online the other day and didn't even feel it because I had so much that I was doing that I really, really loved. So I yesterday go online and see everybody saying that they're deleting their TikToks. And I'm thinking, oh, that's great because the energy at TikTok has been super icky lately. One young man posts, oh God, here y'all come deleting TikTok. Essentially, here y'all come deleting TikTok, but you're still on Threads, which is run by Meta. So what are you really doing? And I go on his comments, and all the comments are people dragging or rolling their eyes at people who are about to delete TikTok. I quote him and say, hey guys, I know you guys mean well when you say why are you protesting this but not protesting that? But be clear, everything is steeped in corruption, from our iPhones to Amazon to who we get our avocados from. And so if in this season of civil disruption and just unprecedented fuckery, like we're literally waiting for the aliens to come, in this season of fuckery, if people are picking and choosing what they're passionate about, but are not able to process everything, let's show them a little bit of grace. It's okay that people cannot protest everything all at once everywhere, right? Because we still have to survive. If I was really protesting everything, I'm not sure I could be talking to you on this iPhone or eating Ben & Jerry's later. Everything is connected to corruption, so let's show people some grace. That was meant to be a post asking for grace because this man was mocking people who might be deleting TikTok. He comments under my post and says, oh, yeah, I totally understand that. That's why I was saying, like, you can't get mad at somebody for going to Target just because you go to Walmart. A complete course correction of what he previously said. And so I respond, okay, but that's not what you said in your post. And people in your comments are being very nasty and mean-spirited because what you wrote gave them reason to believe that that was what you wanted. So next time, if you want to have a nuanced approach, just be more mindful about the language that you use in your original post, because the rhetoric in the comment section is not what you just typed as a comment to me. If you can be this thoughtful in your comment to me, consider being more thoughtful when you post around others. That's all I said, right? This morning I wake up and I get my face done because I haven't worn makeup in forever. And I get in because I was invited to my first ever Google event. They were having a Black YouTubers creative lounge. And I was like, wait, am I a Black YouTuber? And I'm like, oh my God, bitch, you're a Black YouTuber. And it felt like such a great moment. So I'm in the SUV pulling up to Google. And just as I'm pulling up to the Google brunch, I see that Asada Shakur has passed away and I'm devastated. And I did something that I probably shouldn't have done, and I take full responsibility for it. I saw that she had passed away. I go to my Explore page. I see a really dope video of her talking about choosing to live, and I hit repost and post it and go inside the Google event. I spent 3 hours in the Google event. Ironically, the entire time, let me see, make sure, hold on. Leave studio. Sorry. The entire time that I was in the Google event, ironically, I was walking up to people who did not recognize each other and saying, do you know who this is? This is like an OG of YouTube. Like, we need to give him his flowers. We were joking the entire time about giving people their flowers. The irony of all ironies. While I'm in real life, and I'll post a video of me, a moment where I told Obio Jones that the guy next to us, Trey, was a pioneer of YouTube. And you could see the moment where Obio realizes what a big deal Trey is and he starts giving him his flowers. Captain's log. This is the legendary Trey, right?
Friend Trey. What?
And Ovio just realized, like I did.
I swear, I think I've probably seen all of them. You are the funniest.
See?
That shit used to have me.
Please receive your
dying,
flowers. Please receive your flowers.
And then the gunshot.
You too, because you were
editing, no producing,
hit it.
Because you took like a break for a little bit, right? You were like,
Yeah.
and I was so pissed.
See, I knew you knew who it was.
What? That man is hilarious, yo.
I mean, you are too, so it's perfect. As I'm making a video of me saying, please always give people their flowers. Always give people their flowers. Unbeknownst to me, the video that I reposted without really double checking, had cover art on it. And the artist who made the cover art was upset that I hadn't credited her. To be very frank with you, my brain didn't clock the cover art. It flashes so quickly in like the first second.
You know, I mean, it was like very clear. They were out to wipe us out.
But in that 1 second that it flashed on before the video continued, she felt that she needed to be credited, and she's completely correct. The artist is completely correct. So I come out of my Google event thinking, oh my God, this is so affirming. I've been working so hard, to a tidal wave of people dragging me, saying that they're mass unfollowing me and my integrity because I'm an art thief. Respectfully, up until this point, I had never heard of Micah Darling in my life and was very confused why my face and my post was all over her page. So it took me a couple of minutes to figure out, why am I being dragged right now? It was such a tidal wave of angry people. And she kept on saying, and you all follow her too, as if she was trying to convince people to mass unfollow me. It was nasty, y'all. I'm not even going to hold you. She was holding court in there the entire 3 hours that I was at the event and stoking the flames of anger and cracking jokes and being super mean-spirited. Meanwhile, I hadn't had a chance to say a peep. And her premise was all she wanted was an apology. And I was so confused. I was like, how is me posting an archived video of Asada Shakur making me an art thief? When I tell you I was confused, so I'm in the comments like, well, who's the artist that this is attributed to? If y'all can tell me whoever the artist is, I will gladly cite them. I just came out of a brunch, and there's so many comments. When y'all flood people's comments, guys, they can't figure out what the right thing is to do because there's too many comments. So I'm swimming through these comments trying to figure out, well, who's this artist? How am I an art thief? Because it's a video. And that's when I watched it back. I was like, oh, Blue, that piece of art that flashes for that 1 or 2 seconds at the beginning, that must be the artist. Okay, cool. No part of me thought she was overreacting. No part of me was upset. I even said, I sincerely want to make this right. Whose art is it? She responds, oh, now you're asking whose art is it? I won't be disrespected like this. And she blocks me. And that's how I found out that she was the artist. So I said, whose art is it? Because I sincerely want to make this right. And your response is, you're mad that I said, whose art is it? And you got mad and you blocked me. I didn't know I was blocked, guys, until I had said, hey, I'm so apologetic. I am so sorry. I hit send on apologizing, and she had already blocked me. I'll share the screenshots. I apologize I'll share the screenshots. I apologize within 2 minutes of finding out who she was. Mind you, the first minute was me having to see the notification. And as soon as I saw the notification, the second minute was me typing the apology. That's how quick my response was. Within 2 minutes of me recognizing that she was the person, I tried to apologize, and she blocked me. And now I'm like, I am so sad. I'm so mortified. I was too busy thinking about Asada Shakur passing to even think about citing the artist. And the artist is perfectly right that I should be citing her. But now I can't cite her because she just blocked me. So if the solution is to tag you, but you just blocked me, babe, I want to apologize and make it right. I want to apologize and make it right. And so when she does that, now I'm like, how do I fix this? Because I want to fix it. I'm not mad at her for being upset. Mind you, she's in the comments saying she's had plenty of time. Baby, I wasn't online. I was at a Google event. I'll post the receipts. You'll see that I was at a Google event for the entire time that you were roasting me and sending people to my page and telling them that Blue Toulousma has no integrity and that I'm not really a writer. And if I'm really a professional writer, why don't I know how to cite my sources? I'm trying to make it right. I'm trying to make it right. Somebody passed away. I found out somebody that I admire deeply died right before I go into a big event, and the minute I come out and see that you're upset, I want to make it right, and you block me. So then I go to my page, and under my page, shout out to Francesca Ramsey and a couple other people. They're like, hey, Blue, here is the page of the person whose art it is. I said, thank you. They finally allowed me to figure out how to do a proper tag. I take it, I tag it, I make a new post. Fuck hiding in the comments. I make a new post and said, hey guys, I made a mistake today. I posted a video, and the artist who made the cover art deserves recognition. This is her page. I can't tag her because she's blocked me, but this is her page. Here's where things get interesting. I'm thinking I've apologized, and I'm sad that I couldn't apologize to her, because I'm the kind of person, I would have had her on my show. I would have reposted her and done a whole carousel. Like, I like to overly apologize when I make a mistake, because mistakes are just human, right? Like, I can make a mistake and hold myself accountable. Her being upset, again, I have zero pushback. That's the funny thing. I had zero pushback, guys. Whether you guys jumped to conclusions and you were completely wrong because I was at an event, I wasn't ignoring you. Doesn't matter. If you're upset, intention doesn't negate impact. So I'm thinking it's over until one of my friends sends me a post. Guess what? Remember that guy from yesterday? The one who I had the civil conversation with, saying, hey, if people are going to be boycotting TikTok, maybe show them some grace because they can't boycott everything. He's now lied on me and said, oh, this is the same person who came for me yesterday and now she's stealing Black women's art. I knew she was ashy behavior. And the artist is underneath it like, yeah, she's ashy. So if you wanted me to credit you because I made a mistake and I did not push back and I said, I'm sorry, you're absolutely correct. You 100% deserve credit. And now that I've seen her art is amazing. I want to credit you, and you blocked me before I can make it right. And now you're talking about me ill and calling me out of my name after I've tried to make it right and you won't let me. That's when I realized you don't want accountability. You want punishment. You don't want me to make it right. You want to be punitive. The internet had fun today trying to drag me and cancel me because I made a small mistake on my part that had a big impact on somebody else that I was completely prepared to make right. And they wouldn't let me because it's more fun to drag me and to tell people that I'm an art thief and unfollow me. That's nasty work, bruh. I was very apologetic. Actually, I'm still apologetic, but you now refusing to let me make it right so that you can drag me means you just wanted this moment, and that's fine. And what's crazy is my co-host Monique Nevels was like, oh, this girl's been in my DMs, DMing me. She knows who you are. She knows who I am because she's been responding to my post for the last couple of days.
Yeah, she's been in my mentions lately this last week too. So she's been following us for some time. So
yeah, I got by a cloud chase.
Yeah.
Okay, well, if I was supposed to be a moment, then let it be a moment. I will say this. I don't care if it was a moment. What I did was still wrong. Not citing you was still wrong. The rush that I had to just repost and run into the Google offices for the event, that was wrong of me. Normally, you guys know me. I do a lot of fact checking for everything. You caught me slipping during an emotional surprise moment right before an event. It was in the hecticness of my day. That's not an excuse. It's just context. But those of you who sat around dragging my page just because I wasn't strapped to my phone and there was a gap between when you got mad and when I saw it, I am sad for y'all. You guys went really deep for someone who ultimately was ready to apologize and make it right. And as of right now, I'm the only person who hasn't been disrespectful, even though I'm the one who's being called to task for my morality. The internet is an ironic place. And I took the video down because the art that's attached to it, way too much drama. But the internet is a nasty place. I will be posting receipts that show that the young man who said she came for me, now she's stealing art, was just looking for a moment. So what he means is yesterday he was dragging people or rolling his eyes at people and created a thread where people were getting mocked for wanting to be civically engaged and delete TikTok. And now, rather than him saying, hey, I felt stupid that you said that I need to have more grace. Now when it's time to have even less grace and drag me, now he's having fun. Interesting. So he's still the same person. He's still the same person. If y'all see less of me, just know it's not because I'm running from the internet. I am working on a new product, a new launch. I did a soft launch on YouTube, so shout out to my YouTube supporters and followers who have been rocking with me. I will be making the hard launch soon, but this was a great message. The fact that y'all tried to cancel me and tried to mass unfollow me over something this small that could have been fixed this easily, and I attempted to fix immediately without making any excuses. A lot of y'all are righteously indignant and miserable and just want to be mad. You don't want solutions. And just know that anytime that you respond to me and I don't answer, it's because I'm outside touching grass. The gag is, guys, you guys keep on saying go outside and touch grass. And I touched grass and y'all tried to cancel me for it. To the artist, I'm sorry that it took me those 3 hours that I was at the Google event giving flowers to people in person before I saw that I had hurt you. I am sincerely still upset that I hurt you. I'm just a little disgusted that you're being so low about this when you are now cognizant of the fact that I wanted to make it right with you and you won't let me. You don't owe that to me. You don't owe it to me, but calling me names, even after you saw me trying to make it right, noted. Noted. I'm going to take accountability from my part. Let's see if it can go both ways. And you don't owe me an apology. Maybe just calm down on calling me out of my name, and I still haven't done that to you. That's all. I don't want an apology. Just maybe treat me like I'm a woman and a human being. The minute I found out you existed, I immediately wanted to make sure you were good. And your response to that has been disappointing. Be careful, guys. There's a lot of people out there who are hurt right now, who are lashing out at good people. There's enough demons in this world. You don't have to pretend that I'm one too. All right. Until next time, love y'all. For anybody who unfollowed me over this, fine. It's okay. The God that I serve is okay with that. And for anybody who showed me grace and said, hey, Blue, did you know this was happening? And you allowed me to make it right and fix it. That's what accountability and course correction looks like. Let's have more of that. All right, I got to go now. And I will be posting receipts on my Threads page, not on my Instagram, because Threads is where this foolishness happened. And by foolishness, I mean an angry mob about a citation that could have easily been given if given the chance. All right, bye, family. Love y'all. Bye.